Welcome to my barn. I am out here today, finally with some sunshine, trying to get all the donkeys' hoofs cleaned out because they're all muddy, they're all soggy, and I want to get them treated with something that will help kind of dry out their feet, have an antibacterial, antifungal effect. Right now, lately, I've really been liking Duracell. Seems to really be working well. Farrier recommended it a long time ago for a horse that had really soft soles. He said that this would harden them up. Reading about it, that it's good for white line disease and stuff like that. So I've been using it for, I guess about 2 months now, and I'm really liking it. I'm really liking what I see on the boys' hoofs. I'm also using a little copper powder, and then I pack a hoof clay over that. That's how I've been treating my guys lately during all this winter weather crap. I've got my little hoof kit here. This little caddy is perfect. It was from the dollar store, literally $1. So I've got my hoof pick. I always use a wire brush. I've got my little bonsai clippers in case I have to clip off any like little ragged edges of frog. These make things super simple. I've been getting this treatment 2 times a week, like I said, for about 2 months during all this crap winter weather, and it has really seemed to keep their hoofs from having any issues issues. Just a little tip on what I've been doing to try to keep my boys' hoofs healthy. Very frequent rasping since I took over doing their hoof care myself, as I should have always been doing, and not being lazy about it and let someone else do it, because I have the know-how, I have the skill. It does work out better when I do it myself because I stay on top of it. So frequent rasping, and the Duracell and copper and hoof clay twice a week or as needed, depending on the donkey's hooves. So anyway, I hope that helps if you're struggling, gives you some ideas to try. I mean, sometimes you just got to try all kinds of different stuff, but since I've been doing this, I've really not had any issues, and which is surprising because everything is saturated constantly. So if you're in the same position, hopefully this will help. So difficult when everything's so muddy and wet all the time, like it is in a Tennessee winter, and usually spring too. I'm going to be doing a whole series on hoof care in my Patreon. If you're interested in learning more about donkey hoof care, learning more about taking care of their hoofs yourself as far as rasping, and general maintenance that an owner can do and not have to worry about hurting them or trimming too much or anything like that. Also, I have a special code and price just for my Patreon to the donkey farrier course, which is what I took. That helped me a lot on this journey of learning how to do their feet myself, because I did not want to learn to do their hoofs myself, but I needed to. It's been extremely beneficial to them, and it has saved me a ton of money. So if you're a member of Patreon, that's coming. If you're not a member of Patreon, you might want to become a member of Patreon and learn more about donkeys, donkey training. Anyway, hope you have a good one. I hope you're doing something fun. We've already taken our hikes today, so this was kind of our end of the day session.